Hi class, this is JilMac, and I'm going to talk to you about extra credit opportunities and also kind of picking what you do for your before and after examples. Okay, so here we are on assignment 7, and as I scroll down on assignment 7, you can see where I've got the different videos that I've uploaded to our web page. And I have the ability, down here I have great tutorials. So you can use tutorials that you find. A lot of times during the research assignments, we find different things that are of interest to us. And I always encourage students to follow their passions and to modify the assignments so that they are giving you what you need to learn about web development. Now, some people are coming in and they have been in the web development world and they need to learn more about HTML and CSS and how the web really works. And other people are here in this class because it's a requirement and they need to know more about the web and just how it really works, just as their general requirement. And then there's other people who want to know how to create web pages, but they don't necessarily want to have to do it in HTML or CSS and JavaScript. They really like the CMS, the content management systems, or the LMSs, the learning management systems, better. At this point in the semester, you've been introduced to the book. You learn about manuals. I've tried to show you how I learn from manuals, but at some point you might say, this is the way I want to learn, or this isn't the way that I want to learn. And in the year 2016, we have options that we never had before. You can, because everything is on a point system, you want to earn up to 100 points to get an A+ in the class. You want to earn 90 points to get an A- in the class. You pick what you want your grade to be. But there's lots of different extra credit opportunities. I'm going to be talking about them here in Assignment 7 handout. I've talked to you about extra credit opportunities that you can go out and you can join a user group. You can either join a physical user group or you can join a virtual user group on the internet. And what you learn about it for every hour you're in different meetings or in different conferences, online or whatever, you write up 100 words, you get an extra point. You could review a Google book or a book, I've picked out this particular book, but that doesn't mean it's the best book for you to learn from. You might want to go and explore other types of books. Here's one, Learning JavaScript, that talks about the behavior, which is JavaScript, the presentation, which is CSS, and the structure, or the data as I call it, which is HTML. What does the page say? What images does the page have? And you can look at it either through Google Books, or you could go and get it from a library, or you read part of it in a bookstore. There isn't any cost involved because a lot of it you can read on Google Books. But you could write up that, and for every 100 words that you write up, you get 1 credit. If you wanted to write, 10,000 words, you could probably get the whole course, but probably few people are going to do that. So this is one extra credit opportunity, or substituting credit for something. Another one is you might like, I've started to introduce you to W3 Schools. You might like the way W3 Schools is set up. And so for each 4 chapters you do, you can do a before and after, and then write up the research on, another one of the chapters. And you could have that for your weekly points. You need to put it on your Google web page, and that's how you could earn points doing that. So you can take whatever is out on the web for training. You can use that as extra credit opportunities or as substitutes for before and afters. You can find the teacher that works for you here in W3 Schools. I'm just going to review this. When we go out to W3 Schools, it shows you this whole tutorial, and you go through and you try it yourself. So you would want to cut and paste that code and put it on a Google page. You can look at the introduction, what is HTML, write that up, look at the editors. And then for students who want to take this and bring it one step further, I could work with them one-on-one and save it to files and upload it to HTML, upload it to our ST web space and get it to really run. So there's lots of different ways, and as you can see, there's lots of chapters just for HTML. And there's chapters for CSS, for tutorials in CSS doing all kinds of things, and tutorials in JavaScript for doing all kinds of things. And JavaScript has its own try it editor to have you try them out. So that's one option. But if you have any questions, give me a call and we can work on it one-on-one. I want to make sure that you get the most out of this class and that you know that in the year 2016, there are all kinds of opportunities. If you don't like the way our book is set up, then maybe you like W3 Schools. If you don't like the way W3 Schools is set up, there are lots of other different ones. There's also even a Khan Academy that you can pick and get enough extra credit for that, because to earn credit in my class for the class, it's all points. So you're just earning points and points and points, and they all add up, and you decide how they work. 25 points of that is going to be creating a website, whether you create the website in Google Sites, or you create a WordPress site, or you create an HTML site. I leave that up to you, and that's all under project. So project shows you maybe some of the things you want to do in your project aren't covered in the book. You can take an extra credit opportunity, or you can have the opportunity to trade one of the assignments to make sure that what you want to learn, you are able to learn. So give me a call if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Have fun. Make sure that this course works for you and is designed to work for you.